Today we are talking about Joy Taylor, right? Um, and how men are reacting to finding out that Joy Taylor used her beauty to get herself in powerful positions, right? In the sports world, in the Fox Sports world, in the sports journalism world, right? See, Joy Taylor would always show up um, dressed to impress. You know, she would always have the tightest of dresses on. She would always have the girls pushed up. She was always beautiful, and she stole the show. She was eye candy, right? And a lot of these sports shows, like when you look at First Take or when you look at um, Undisputed, they always made sure to put a woman in the middle as the moderator between the two men, and the woman would be eye candy. So Joy knew her role in the patriarchal society. She knew that she was being there not to talk, but to highlight her beauty, and that's what she showed up and did, right? But one of the allegations was that Joy Taylor got the job at Fox Sports One due to sleeping with one of the producers of the show, and that's how she even got to that powerful position. And then later on, she used her uh, beauty to advance her to even more positions throughout the company, right, and throughout the sport journalism world to this day. So many people are speaking on Joy Taylor, and they are kind of upset. I noticed that a lot of men, they're not upset, but they're coming at Joy Taylor. But I want to look at this through an accountability realm, right? We have to be honest as men. Right now, the sex market to sell on social media is booming, right, for women. Uh, and women we have created the monster. As men, we have created these monsters, right? Not to call women monsters in a nasty way, but we have created these monsters. That's a fact, right? Because when men cannot control their sexual urges, um, and their lust for the opposite sex, um, it gives the woman power to exploit it, right? And as women have gained more power in the society, because at one time the society was more conservative, and where women had to cover up and had to wear this and had to wear that. But it was more of a religious aspect where women did cover up. It made it a lot easier on men, right, to control their sexual urges. Although men still will be men. You know, some men are animalistic, and they, no matter what a woman wears, they will be how they are. You know, it's just a sad reality. However, as women have gained more rights during the sexual revolution period of America, in the feminist movement of America, women have gained rights to wear what they want, and women should be able to wear what they want without men harassing them. However, women have um, and many of them always have known that they had a power over men, which was their beauty, right? Um, their bodies, their beautiful bodies that men lust the flesh, right? And this is something that they are exploiting on men. So as you go on any social media app, if you get on Instagram, right, you go to the Explore, you just see women everywhere half dressed. You get on TikTok, you see women everywhere half dressed. You get on X, you literally see porn, and you see women with OnlyFans links in the bio, right? And these women can literally just, we talk about content creators. These women can literally just take a picture of themselves and post it. No content creation at all. Just taking a picture, posting it, put the titties up a little bit, turn around with a butt poking out, and men just go crazy and they like the picture over and over and over and over and over, and make these women very very wealthy, right? Tricking off on the women, buying the OnlyFans uh, content, and you know um they said Bad Baby made $1 million in one day, right? So this is not a woman. This is not a woman problem where women are the ones that have the issue. I believe it's an issue that men have the issue, because men are enabling the behavior, right? Men are telling the women that it's okay to do this, and for one, it is okay for women to wear what they want to wear, but men have to be able to control their sexual nature, right? So you could shut down all of this. Men can shut down all of this overnight if they were just to get together. If they were to get their sexual urges together, and that takes things like that takes discipline, fasting. That's what fasting is for in religion. You fast to control your urges. Sex is a natural urge, but you have to learn to control that, right? Animals can't control their sexual urges, but that's what separates the man from the animal. He can control his natural urges. When animals get hungry, they have to eat. Humans don't, right? Humans can suppress that hunger for longer periods of time, and that teaches you discipline. That way, every time your stomach growl, you don't have to go to this animalistic nature to feed it, right? That's what separates the man from the beast. So, as men, when men get to that point where they can uh not be so moved by a beautiful woman, even whether it's in actual life or whether it's on social media, to hit that tap button and hit that like button, or whether it's to send that chick $45, $60, $100, just for being able to view parts of their body, you know, um, until men can conquer that issue, that weakness, because that's a weakness in men. It's not a strength in men. That's a weakness in men, and it's being exploited by beautiful women. So what Joy Taylor did was just exploit the weakness in men, right? Men have such men have been so weak as far as their sexual discipline that many men have ruined their own families because they couldn't keep it in their pants. You know what I'm saying? Tricking off tricking off with the strippers who don't even really want you like that. They just want the bread. Costing your family, separating their, messing it up with wifey. You know what I mean? So this is a weakness in men, and women are exploiting it. Right? In the rap game, you see the women are selling sex. Instagram selling sex. This is because men are a market for that. Men are an easy market for that. But until men can get to the point where they're not moved by sex, sex so much or beauty so much, then because that'll become the time where women realize, what, I have to come with more on the table than just this, right? But until that time comes, women will continue to abuse men with their beauty, abuse men with their power and their sex, and you know what I mean. It's called lust. Lust is blinding for the man. Even when you look at Travis Hunter, right? People will say, excuse me, he may be moved by um the woman's lust, his lust, his woman's beauty, you know, um, which may cost him in the end. May cost a lot of men. He's not the only one. You look at all these NBA, NFL players, uh, uh, rappers. They're all being preyed on by beautiful women, but they're really being preyed on because they have lack of control over their sexual urges. So until men can conquer that, women like allegedly Joy Taylor, can continue to prey on these type of men. And I don't necessarily think that they are wrong, right? Because it's a free country. Women should be able to wear what they want to wear, and men just have to not give it power, right? That comes with discipline, not giving it power. Don't give it power. If it don't move you, it don't move you, and it has no power, right? But as long as women know that if I show up like this and I do like that and I put this on, he's gonna give me what I want. You know, it'll only continue. But until the day that men stop being controlled by their lower nature, um, nothing will change. And in fact, the problem will only keep growing bigger and bigger and bigger. And then one day you'll sit back and say, as men, we created this monster, right? We don't have Sharia law. I'm against Sharia law. But what I'm saying is, when you look at the Middle East, right, you see religious laws in place. Make the women cover up because they believe that that's a weakness in men. Modern America is not like that, and it shouldn't be like that. Women should be able to wear what they want to wear and show up how they want, just like you, as long as you know what I'm saying it's respectable. However, at the same time, men have to be able to um, control their lower natures around women and not be preyed on. You know, because women will continue to use their beauty, to get in higher positions, and that's what they're saying Joy Taylor did. But I will also argue that her brother being Jason Taylor may have also helped her get into higher positions because her brother literally is Jason Taylor, right? Nepotism has always been in the business world. So although men are beating up on Joy Taylor, I want to say that men should be looking more in the mirror and realizing that you are the question and the answer, right? Fix your behavior and stop letting women control you with their sexuality and their sexual beauty. And the only way to do that is to practice discipline, right? Practice your practice it controlling your urges, fasting. When Ramadan comes around, uh, you don't have to be a Muslim. You could just practice controlling your urges. You know, it's discipline, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing to have that because until it don't have to be sex. You can be ruled by anything. Uh, Materialism. You could be ruled by drugs. You can be ruled by all these things. So until you learn that to master your urges and master discipline, you will be controlled by people. People would always prey on you. You know. So let's just see how this case unfolds, man. But yeah, peace.